It's week 6 of the NFL, and we get to watch Brian Robinson Jr. He's been a frequent end-zone tourist. He's second in the league in rushing touchdowns. It's the Chargers and the Broncos, next on Madden Football.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the foot of the Rockies, just west of downtown. And hello again, everyone. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And, Charles, we look at this Bronco team. We're in October now, so everybody should be coming into form, shouldn't they?
They really should. And what you have now is a full routine established about what you want to get done and full focus on the season.
Meanwhile, for our visitors, the Chargers. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. So now here are the Broncos to take over on offense, led out by their rookie quarterback, drafted 12th overall, Bo Nix out of Oregon. Here's Nix.
And he really established himself as one of the best quarterbacks in the country a season ago. 45 touchdown passes and only 3 interceptions. A dynamic athlete, processes a lot of information in a short amount of time, and puts his team in a great position to win on each and every down. You don't break the NCAA record with high.
This is caught inside the 15. And all the way home for the Broncos score. Marvin Mims, his first touchdown on the year. And the Broncos go down the field in just 2 plays to take the early lead. Lutz with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40. Here are the Chargers ready to go on offense, led by their first-round pick in 2020. The man out of Oregon, Justin Herbert.
And he's been playing at an elite level here in this early half of the season. Tops in the league in touchdown passes at this point. This is definitely a wide-open offense, and we'll see if he can keep a string of good games going right here.
Now a 2nd and 10. Robinson with another carry. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 18 big yards on that one, and a Charger first. A shotgun snap for Herbert. He's airing it out for Williams. Touchdown, Chargers. Jamison Williams, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Chargers are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. So now the second drive off. Coming up for the Denver Broncos. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And they'll get it up just short of the 44. Here comes Reynolds as they try the jet sweep. And he'll fight his way forward to about the 48-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Defensively, they had that one pretty well figured out.
Yeah, and one of the things about this play, it can be even more effective when you run a lot of motion, and there's plenty of times you don't hand it off.
And he will find his man Sutton. That's complete. Well, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line. Throwing Nix. That's taken in by Dulcich. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. Second down and a little more than a yard here. On play action, here's Nix. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. Nix to throw again. And this one complete again to Mims. And this carry terminated at the 8-yard line. Good stick skill showing the power, but just not much room to operate. Second and 5 from the 8. To throw, here's Nix. That one thrown away from the pocket. The officials kind of looking at each other, but they'll say there was a receiver in the area, so no penalty, just an incomplete pass. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And the Chargers are going to take possession here at their own 3-yard line.
Partner, there's no other way you could describe it because that was absolutely just gut-wrenching for that offense. They were right on the precipice. Points were available. All they had to do was just fall forward, and they were going to put them up on the board. Instead, a long drive ends in heartbreak and a melancholy trip back to the drawing board. I like it when I go a little bit lyrical for you.
Patrick Surtain, the all-pro corner, up to make the tackle. They work now on 2nd and 9. Again, it's Robinson. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. That'll go for a gain of 13, helping big time to get away from that end zone. First down. On the counter, this is Robinson. No dice this go-around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. Justin Herbert looking to pass. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. He's airing it out for Williams. And unable to connect, incomplete. Well, give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. A 4th down, so the Chargers trot out J.K. Scott. And Marvin Mims deep for Denver. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. And they call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And the Broncos take over, 1st down and 10. Short throw caught by Dulcich. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. Solid way to start the drive, 13 yards, picking up the first. Working out of the gun is Nix. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Deion Henry. And the Chargers will have the football as this is taken up past the 30.
And Brandon, how many times have we talked with these rookies out there, and then we finally hear from them that the game slowed down and they're able to handle things? Not so far for this rookie, because right now, back-to-back drives, they picked him off. Not college football anymore. He's got to find a way to handle what these defenses throw at him.
After the turnover, here's Herbert. Sets up the screen to Robinson. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. And the offense moving quickly to the line. On the draw, Robinson. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
And he is going to have the Chargers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. The Chargers are the perfect 4-0 to start the campaign. And they come in with fresh legs. They got the extra time off thanks to an early season open week.
And usually your hope is that
He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. Baron Browning coming in from that outside linebacker spot, and he buries him for a loss of 7. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That ball caught by the rookie from Georgia. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Back to throw here, Herbert. This is caught. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. Robinson will take this into the end zone for a Charger touchdown. Dicker now to tack on the extra point. It's up and good, and it's 14-7 now here in the 1st quarter. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told. And it was capped off by the touchdown run for Brian Robinson. So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. Escapes the defender. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. And coming out now, the Broncos. And 2 interceptions already here in this 1st half. That's got to affect him a little bit, right? He's got to be thinking about it.
He's got to be thinking about it, but most of the good ones, they find a way to put it aside. They're not happy about it by any stretch of the imagination. They find a way to put it aside and continue to play their game.
Can he put it aside? Let's find out. They stick to the ground game on 1st down. It's Williams. And he's going to get his guys another 1st down. Back-to-back good runs to start the drive. This one. 2nd quarter about to begin from Denver. It's the Broncos in possession of the football. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Now a give up the middle to Williams. Able to avoid him at the 40. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1. To throw is Nix. And he's going to drop this off to Williams. Complete. They'll wind up getting just a yard. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Now it's Nix. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. A well-executed safety blitz by Tony Jefferson leads to the sack. So they dial up the blitz on 3rd and inches. It pays off.
And frankly, they were probably dialing up a run blitz, expecting him to run it in that situation. But instead, they end up back at the quarterback and put him on the ground.
They're going. It's Nix. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Down the left sideline. Touchdown, Broncos. Marvin Mims with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Broncos' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. What's good on the extra point? And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Chargers offense and Justin Herbert getting set for this next drive. He had the touchdown pass earlier, adding to his impressive season total as you take a look at the NFL leaders in touchdown passes at this point in the season. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd down and 3. Play action. It's Herbert. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Now it's Herbert. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have the Chargers first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
59.
Herbert just beat the play clock. Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Well, the great coach said football is a really simple game. Rush theirs, protect yours. And he's talking about those guys throwing the football. In this situation, the rush won, hitting the quarterback and forcing him into an incompletion.
Herbert throwing again. He's going to rifle one deep left side. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
And this is going to be intercepted. Loose inside the 30. Inside the 10. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown. Lutz with the extra point, and the lead is now 21-14. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick six. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Possession switching back now to the Chargers. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
He's got it to Williams. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 15 more yards there, and quickly another first down. Robinson on a give right side. And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35.
In order to play really good run defense when you're playing a 3-4, those 3 guys up front, the nose tackle and the guys they call the defensive ends, they're usually big people because they're going to have to eat up a lot of blockers because it's usually 5-on-3. And when they do their job well, guys who play on the inside, those inside linebackers, they will just roam and hit.
The Chargers on third down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos 14. A good pick up there of 20 yards. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Now Herbert off the bootleg. Sliding out of the pocket. His throw complete right side to the tight end Parham. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it's 2nd down. Herbert now. And he's got it. Got his man on the end route. Complete. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. Robinson will try to pick it up. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. Robinson. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. They'll try and run. This is Robinson. They're able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1.
Holding offense.
That time the right guard sending him backwards.
And so many different types of guys rotate in on the defensive line now, depending on situations. You can get the bulky guy, the fast guy. No matter what, though, he can't hold him.
They'll run again here with Robinson. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Interested to see what they dial up here. 3rd and goal with a lot of green between them and the end zone. And this will be caught in the end zone for a Chargers touchdown. Hayden Hurst from 13 yards out. And the Chargers are an extra point away from drawing level. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Here's the Denver offense now as they get set to take over here. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now. But this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent offer a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. Nix to the air. This one swung out to Williams. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. 3rd and 4. Throwing Nix. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 29-yard line. Well, that's one way to convert on 3rd down, picking up 26 yards.
Well, with the problems they've had giving away the football in this first half, they've got to be over the moon that this is still a tie ball game. So here's where a quarterback has to move the turnovers to the back of his mind and focus on the present. And that's a good throw there to pick up.
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And picked up by the Chargers. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Charger drive about to get going. They'll take over deep in their own end after the fumble recovery as they start 1st and 10. And not much there at all as he'll get this only up to about the 11. Baron Browning, the one who brought him down. 2nd quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Now 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, Herbert. And he goes down. It's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line. They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on 3rd down. From down near his goal line here, Herbert. He's airing it out for Williams. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And the Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. The big play has them all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. Herbert to Pierce. They set up the screen. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will. Here's Herbert. That's going to be caught. It's Palmer. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. A good pickup there, 26 yards. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Again, Herbert. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. 2nd and 10. Justin Herbert looking to pass. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And the Chargers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass. All the way down to the 1.
Run! Set.
Herbert going to keep it on his sneak. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Chargers go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And they will take a 7-point lead. Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out ready to send it away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. The Broncos going to get one more possession in this first half. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
It's caught on the right side. Williams. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. Here's Nix. And that's going to be too high, out of bounds and incomplete.
And when you've thrown as many interceptions as he has in this one, you definitely start getting a little hesitant to throw the ball out wide because that's prime pick-6 territory. That time, he made sure the only guy who was going to catch it was sitting in the 3rd row.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we send you on out to our studios in Orlando. Here's Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, thanks. A few teams starting to rise to the top as it's time to take you around the NFL here in Week 6. We'll start our tour in the entertainment capital of the world, Las Vegas, Nevada. And it's the Steelers out in front in the second quarter. A touchdown run for Najee Harris. From there, we'll head east to check on the Panthers at home at Bank of America Stadium in Charlotte. And they've got the lead in that one over the visiting Atlanta Falcons. The first running back taken back in April, Jonathan Brooks, with a touchdown run. Finally, we'll save the biggest for last as we head to AT&T Stadium to see what's happening with the Cowboys at home in Arlington. And they have the lead in that one over the visiting Lions. C.D. Lamb with a touchdown catch from Dak Prescott. It was a solid first half of football for the Alabama man, Brian Robinson. He had a touchdown run that helped get his guys this halftime lead. Both of these offenses had their share of high points in that first half. Each team had some big moments, and it would seem this could turn out to be a game where the last score wins. With both of these offenses having their way, it's not likely they'll need to be doing a whole lot at halftime. But the defenses are definitely in need of some adjusting. And for the call of the second half, let's go back out to Brandon and Charles.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Chargers offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he's in the midst of a very solid season, currently second in the NFL in passing yards. The Charger drive about to get going. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation to pick up those pass rushers, because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
Here's 3rd and 10. Here's Herbert. And the Broncos get there and take him down. Loss of 10 as multiple defenders get to him. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They snap it to Herbert. He's airing it out for Williams. And that's going to be incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And, boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. To throw is Nix. Throw right side, complete to Williams. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 2nd and 5. Now it's Nix. And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. Marvin Mims from 13 yards out. And the Broncos are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Looks good on the extra point. And we are all tied at 28. Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. And a good return, but he pays the price at the end of it as he's picked up and thrown down. So out come the Chargers. We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown. So every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second half. It's caught inside the 25.
Pass interference. Defense.
So they will wave off the flag and let the completion stand.
Really great job by the receiver fighting through all the contact and still coming down with the football. All that great work in practice being put into the game.
And able to fight forward inside the 15 to the 13. 71 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. On 2nd down, another shot for Robinson. And here he'll get it down to the 7.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. On 2nd down, another shot for Robinson. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. This is caught. Touchdown! Jamison Williams, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chargers are going to take the lead. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And they will take a 7-point lead. Just a 4-play drive that time. And it was Jamison Williams wrapping things up with a touchdown. Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Let's go now.
To throw, here's Nix. Short throw caught by Dosage. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. Ball on the 35. Here comes 2nd and 5. Operating from the gun. Nix, same connection. Dosage once again. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. the play fake. Nix. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Credit the sack to Joey Bosa.
An 8-yard loss brings up 4th down.
The Broncos send out their punter now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And last week in the loss, 5 punts as he gets this one away. On the return, here's Agnew. Call it an even 40-yard punt, 7 though on the return. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. The Charger drive about to get going. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. They'll see about converting this 3rd and 8. Back to throw here, Herbert. Eluding the pressure right. And he is caught. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. The 21 yards there as they convert on 3rd. Now it's Herbert. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. Now a 2nd and 6. Play action this time for Justin Herbert. Flushed out right. That's complete to Palmer. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos 16. Robinson up the middle. And he'll take this one down near the 15. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Straight ahead, it's Robinson. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 96 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ballgame. This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4. Back to throw. Herbert. That's complete right around the 8. And I don't think he got there. No. He's short by maybe a foot. Maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
Hey, let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly. Well, you just totally get the sense there that a field goal was not in the game plan at all.
And the boys up front, they created the surge. I think they knew that they had the leverage advantage.
Oh, that's a great point there. Being able to get lower than the defensive front, create just enough space. And I love when those quarterbacks get low and slide in there and get it done.
Again, it'll be Robinson. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Cameron Dicker on now to try the field goal. This is an easy one, 23-yarder. And his kick is good. So after 5 touchdowns offensively, hey, maybe it's time to get the kicker a little work, and he's able to connect there.
I love that empathetic side of you. You're worried about him getting some action, getting to be a part of the game. Well, he got in and got it done.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Denver's offense now set to go. Charles, a very uninspired effort. The last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
That's good for Broncos. First down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play, so we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back now to Denver. It's the Broncos trailing, but they do have possession of the football as we begin quarter number 4. 2nd and 9 from the 44. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And that one to the right side and incomplete. That one doesn't find its target, but all in all, he's been much sharper this week. He was under 50% a week ago, and now he's up over 70%.
But you know it's standard for quarterbacks and receivers get together for a little extra time each and every day in practice. I get the sense they got together for a lot of extra time this week to try and improve that passing percentage, and it's worked out quite well.
And he will have the Broncos first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. And in a two-score game, obviously, every play, every third down, like we saw there, magnified, big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. What they really want, though, is to not even get to third down. They've got to maximize time and conserve as much as possible.
Flush to his right. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down. Working out of the gun is Nix. On the slant, completes to Sutton. And Sutton will have a Broncos first down as he'll get this down to the 36. Up the middle, it's Williams. He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
This has been an up-and-down, back-and-forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
Got his man complete over the middle. It's Sutton. And he's down into the red zone at the 15 after a gain of 15. 1st and 10. Off the bootleg, here's Nix. Throw out wide is incomplete.
Well, you know you don't want to make a mistake in that area, so you make sure you make a smart throw. Throw it out towards the sidelines. If you overshoot your guy, so be it. It's just the incompletion that we saw there.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Let's go.
Nix to the air. And Sutton hauls it in over the middle. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Nix from the shotgun. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Touchdown, Broncos! Cortland Sutton from 8 yards out. And the Broncos have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Lutz with the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And able to get this out to the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
And they've just not been able to block him at all throughout this game. Seems like every other play, he's doing something in the backfield. Already got 2 sacks, and now here's a tackle behind the line.
Herbert now. To the right side and complete to Hurst. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And now 3rd down and 6 to go. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. From the gun, Herbert on 3rd down. Throws out left. It's caught by Williams. And he's just going to be short here, barely, maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. Well, the numbers there tell the story. That last completion going to move him up over 400 yards passing now for the game. The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches. Herbert going to keep it on the sneak. Oh, the defense right there to stop him. Did he get the yard he needed? He did, says the referee. Barely. 1st down.
I think in this situation, all you want to do is make sure your guys are set up front. No one jumps, no penalties. Sometimes we don't even call cadence, just go and pick it up.
Yeah, because it's on them, and the quarterback's job's pretty easy there.
It really is. It's about inches. Just go get it.
Open man, it's Palmer. It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll be 2nd down. Herbert. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
Defense.
So they'll, of course, decline the pass interference there and wisely take the yardage.
And I think defensively he's saying, I was getting away with that in the first half. Why are you making that call now? But to me, that one was pretty easy to see. I don't understand what he's upset about. I think it was the correct call.
And now they're in the hurry-up. Play action. It's Herbert. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. Touchdown, Chargers. Jamison Williams, 41 yards. And the Chargers are able to build on to their 4th quarter lead. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very critical. And he pushes through a would-be tackler to get about 3 yards, 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Throwing Nix. And he's going to have the hook up to Sutton. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Here's Nix. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. Operating from the gun. Here's Nix. Over the middle, complete. That's Sutton. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've hit 4 of 7. This is 3rd and 7. To throw is Nix. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. Nix looking to throw again.
No sense risking anything there on 1st down. Even though he's still in the pocket, he had a receiver out to his side, so just put that in a spot where the only people who could make a play on it are the trainers and the coaches. Well done.
They'll fake the jet sweep and instead of give up the middle to Williams. And power running here down to the 6-yard line. To throw, here's Nix. And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. Marvin Mims from 6 yards away. And the Broncos have cut it back within a score. Lutz good on the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. So that one, an 8-play drive. It spans 75 yards. And it ends with a Denver touchdown. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. But Jamison Williams out onto the field as his guys take over on offense. So far, he has the trio of touchdowns. Obviously, it's been a pretty good game for him.
So if this were hockey, they'd be throwing their hats out on the ice for the hat trick, right? I'm not sure exactly what you do in the NFL except applaud and continue to hope you see a little bit more of this. What a tremendous game.
You want to start a new tradition? What can we throw on the field?
I don't know.
Throw your mic out there.
A lot of fans would like that. Cut his mic off.
3 touchdowns so far. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Back to Robinson now on 1st down. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. Here's a 2nd and 5. They'll fake it on the jet sweep, and instead a handoff up the middle. And he will have a Charger 1st down, and that should be the one that gets him to the finish line. They'll run this one right with Robinson. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Robinson with another carry. And now the question everyone's wondering, look at the clock, late fourth quarter, do they put the ball in the air here on 3rd?
I don't. I run the football and I tell my offensive line, no leakage up front. I don't want my running back hit as I hand the ball off to him. I don't want any type of an issue. But if I am going to throw it, quick throw, out to the perimeter, maybe one of my best receivers running a quick slant or something like that.
Now Herbert. Buying time to his left. So there you go. Save your best scramble of the day for a big-time situation in the fourth quarter, picking up the 1st.
You don't want to use it up early, right? You want to make sure you save it for that exact moment, that key time. And that's what he did, although you and I both know it wasn't planned that way. But what a nice job using his eyes, scanning the field, and realizing when it was time to exit the pocket and go.
So he'll take a knee here to wrap this one up, and he's going to want to keep that game ball. He was sensational. And a sight that's becoming familiar in this season. They remain undefeated, another win under their belt.
And they did it the way that they really want to. Taking a knee at the end of the game. That means you have the ball, you're in control, you dictate the final part of this ball game, and they did exactly that.
And the clock rolls down to 0.
Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout. But instead, they needed every single one of those in this close, high-scoring affair.
And, Brandon, I'm still on the edge of my seat after that one because when you have that much scoring and it still comes